For nearly 150 years, Elmhurst College prepared students for lives of meaning and success. Today, as Elmhurst University, we're carrying on that proud legacy. A beautiful campus just 30 minutes from downtown Chicago. Small classes where you'll get to know your professors. And top-ranked majors and graduate programs that will open the door to the career of your dreams. As we celebrate a new name for our institution in an ever-changing world, our values and spirit remain the same. Welcome to Elmhurst University.
To R.A. Fagnall Hall here on the campus of Elmhurst University as we bring you Blue Jay basketball. Tonight, John Baines and the Blue Jays with a record of 4-0 take on the Spartans from Manchester University. And a very pleasant good evening, everyone, and welcome. My name is Mark Kruger. You see the Blue Jays starting five being introduced here. Ocean Johnson, John Itunis, Jonathan Zapinski, Wes Hooker, and Reese Taylor, the starting five for John Baines and the Blue Jays, averaging 95 points per game, coming in with a record of 4-0, and they are from the CCIW, of course, national runners-up a year ago. Meanwhile, the Manchester University Spartans come in with a record of 0-3. They are part of the HCAC, the Heartland Collegiate Athletic Conference. They are 0-3. Starting five, Ty Linus, Mitch Mendenhall, Colby Bullard, Quintez Columbus, and Brendan Williams are the starting five for Nate Conley, the head coach in his 4th year as the head coach of the Spartans. Spartans in the traveling black, the Blue Jays in their home white, and we are about ready to go. Williams and Hooker to jump center, and we're off and running here in Elmhurst. Opening tip controlled by the Spartans. Quintez Columbus brings it up here for the Spartans. Columbus with a drive off the glass and in. Nice take to the hoop there by Quintez. And the Blue Jays throw it away on their opening possession. A lot of players did not make the trip for Manchester, including their 2 leading scorers. Logan Willoughby is averaging over 20 points per game. Bryant Smith is averaging nearly 19 points per game. So those 2 leading scorers did not make the trip. That 3-ball by Ty Linus is off the mark. Quickly at the other end. Nicely done. John Itunis with the left hand. And the first 2 points for the Blue Jays were tied at 2. So on the road, shorthanded, it's going to be a tough battle for the Spartans against this very tough Blue Jay ball club. We start out the game man-to-man defensively here. 3-ball by Mendenhall is good. Mitch Mendenhall buries the triple. He's a junior out of New Haven, Indiana, averaging nearly 6 points per game. And at the other end, it's Reese Taylor answering for the Blue Jays in transition. See a nice move that time by Reese with the left hand. And it's a 5-4 Manchester advantage early on in this one. Nice drive into the lane, but kind of a wild shot by Columbus. Running the floor and getting the easy bucket is Wes Hooker. Oh, that's something that Coach Baines loves to see. This Blue Jay team loves to get up and down. Just a great backcourt with Ocean Johnson and Wes Hooker, 2 mainstays of the team a year ago, as Colby Bullard throws it out of bounds and a turnover for the Spartans. Manchester averaging nearly 73 points per game. Mentioned the Blue Jays, 95. They love to get up and down. Here's Jonathan Zapinski down on the block. Skip pass over to Reese. Reese got cut off as he drove baseline, but they're calling an offensive foul on Reese Taylor. His first and the team's first. Defensively, the Blue Jays are giving up 67.5 points per game. The Spartans are giving up 78 points per contest. Blue Jays with wins over Transylvania, that was here at home, went on the road to beat Alma, Marion, and Buena Vista. Before returning home here, first of 3 here at home. That one way off the mark by Williams, an air ball. Another great crowd on hand here at R.A. Fagnall Hall. First of 3, Manchester tonight. Then after Thanksgiving, November 30th, the Blue Jays open up CCIW play against Illinois Wesleyan. We'll have that for you. That's a 7 o'clock tip-off. And then on December 3rd, a 4:15 tip-off against Carthage. So the first 2 conference games are here at home. Itunis on the drive with the right hand, and he lays it in. 2 field goals for John Itunis, and the Blue Jays lead it 8-5. Transfer in from Triton Junior College is Itunis. Great program there at Triton. And he has fit in nicely here in the early going for John Baines and the Blue Jays. Backing in on Zapinski, the fadeaway half hook shot by Mendenhall. Mitch now with 5 of the 7 points for Manchester. 8-7, Blue Jays by 1 here in the early going. Here's Zapinski down on the block. Turns, backs in. Turns, shoots. No good, tapped around. Taylor, and they'll kick it out with the new 20 on the shot clock. Ocean Johnson with a beautiful move and the jump shot. 4 out of 5 starters have scored for the Blue Jays. The only one not scoring so far is the rebounder and the shot blocker, Jonathan Zapinski. 3-ball way deep by Mendenhall. That one is off to the right. And Reese Taylor with the rebound. From the elbow, Johnson rimming around and out. Williams got the rebound. 10-7, Blue Jays by 3. First man popping off the bench, Cole Hornbuckle. The next dead ball. At the point is Linus, guarded by Johnson. Linus into the lane, kicks it out here to Columbus. Columbus will launch the 3. Almost got pinned between the rim and the backboard. Zapinski got the rebound. Itunis into the lane, kicks it out. Reese Taylor, right corner, no good, a little bit short. Here come the Spartans on the attack. Linus takes it all the way and lays it in. Beautiful move there by Ty Linus. He took it up against Ocean Johnson. And it's 10-9, Blue Jays by 1. Jonathan Zapinski couldn't quite handle that pass. So in comes Hornbuckle for John Baines. Also into the game is Miles Thomas, a 6-foot senior out of Chicago, played his high school ball at Leo. By the way, if you're just logging on, second of our doubleheader, the Blue Jay women's team won earlier tonight, 74-61, as this one is knocked out of bounds to the Blue Jays, knocking off Dominican University, first win of the season for the women's Blue Jays team. Congratulations to Teth Carrillo and the women's Blue Jays for getting the victory. Taking Pearson into the game for Coach Baines. Pearson, a 6'3" junior from Westchester, Illinois, Nazareth Academy. And that 3-ball is good by John Itunis as he buries the triple. It is now 13-9. Itunis with 7. Nazareth Academy, by the way, in football going for a state championship this weekend. Good luck to Coach Racky and the Roadrunners. Into the lane, Linus stops, pulls, and boy, he hit that one off the glass. I'm not sure if Ty really wanted to do that, but he'll take it. 13-11. Blue Jays by 2. Zapinski gets it into the lane to Thomas, counted and one. Miles Thomas did a great job of elevating, creating the contact here. You see it here, he kind of leaned in just a little bit, drew the contact, and now he'll look to complete the 3-point play. Ty Linus with the foul, his first. And so a chance now for Miles to complete the 3-point play, but first an official's timeout here with 13:31 left to play here in the first half. The Blue Jays lead it by 4, 15-11. You are logged on to BlueJayTV.com.
You just might end up making the world a better place. But first, you have to discover who you are and what you can learn from others. To do that, you have to seek out teachers and mentors who will help you identify your goals and challenge you to go after them. Before you can do that, you have to find a community that welcomes and supports you.
Welcome back to R.A. Fagnall Hall. 13:31 left to play here in the first half. Miles Thomas looking to complete the 3-point play. Blue Jays up by 4 here as they try to remain undefeated on the season. Currently coming into this game with a record of 4-0 as Thomas completes the 3-point play. Manchester coming in with a record of 0-3. Again, a lot of players did not make the trip from Manchester. They have been sick, some injuries. Wow, nice drive. And a bucket by Columbus. Quintez with a couple of nice takes to the hoop. And the Spartans are down by 3. Thomas into the lane once again. And this time he was blocked by Mike Elliott. Mike Elliott, just a sophomore, 6'4", from Indianapolis, Indiana. Into the game for the Blue Jays, Matt Wallach. Here's Wallach. Good athlete, bucket and one. So we just saw Miles Thomas complete a three-point play, and now we'll see if Matt Wallach can do the same. Matt, a 6'1" sophomore from Arlington Heights, went to Prospect High School. He was out with an ACL injury all of last year, but he is 100% now this year as he missed the free throw. 18-13, Blue Jays by 5. Whistle and a foul called against Elmhurst here. Miles Thomas, they're hitting with the foul. Or is it on Jaden Malachi? Yeah, they're hitting. It's Malachi with the foul, his first. Second team foul. Each team with 2 team fouls. There's a baseline jumper by Linus. Tie with 6. See the nice drive, the pull-up jumper. And it's 18-15 as the Spartans are hanging around here. Backdoor cut there by Hornbuckle. Turns, elevates, and it's no good. Mitch Mendenhall with the rebound. Columbus coming up a little bit slow. Columbus faked the 3. Now he will take the 3 and leave it a little bit short. Boy, skying for that rebound, Malachi. And a steal by Linus. Tie now, he's got the numbers if he hurries. Instead, pulls up. Shot no good, Wallach with the rebound. Wallach driving into the lane. Kicks it out. Now they work it around the perimeter. Pearson holding. Looking to work around the Malachi screen. Wallach now into the paint. Nice pass to Hornbuckle. And Hornbuckle has it blocked from behind by Mike Elliott. And a steal that time by Pearson. Pearson, he tried to get Cole Hornbuckle, but it went through the fingertips of Cole, and it'll be a turnover. Ocean Johnson back into the game along with Jonathan Zapinski. Also into the game is Anthony Scales. And a timeout taken here with 11:07 remaining here in this first half. The Blue Jays lead it by 3. Other games going on, non-conference games. Boy, Milliken off to a good start at 4-0. Milliken is at Wash U tonight. Benedictine in Naperville, Gregory Arena against North Central. North Park is taking on Marion. Concordia of Chicago is at Carroll. Wheaton is at Lake Forest. Wisconsin Platteville is at Augustana up in Rock Island. Rose-Hulman is at Carthage. Those are the other non-conference games. Elmhurst and Milliken both remain undefeated at 4-0. Meanwhile, you've got North Central, Wheaton, Carthage, and North Park, each with only 1 loss. Wishing you all a very happy Thanksgiving, as we will not be back with you until November 30th against Illinois Wesleyan. The Titans come to town. It's the conference opener for the Blue Jays. And that one will be a battle, no question about it. All right, here we go. Spartans with the ball. trailing by 3, so just a one-possession game here. The floater from the free throw line goes in and out for Mike Elliott. Ocean Johnson elevating it, going to the left hand. 4 points for Ocean. The lead is 5 for the Blue Jays. 20-15, 10.5 left. It is a steal by Wallach. Matt takes it all the way and lays it in. Wallach with 4. Blue Jays by 7, their biggest lead of the game. Elliott faked the perimeter jump shot, took it up, battled for the rebound. Oh, he took it away. Took it away from Scales. 3-ball attempt by Bullard is no good. Hooker, Wes, picks up his dribble in the lane, turns off the glass and in. Wes with his second field goal. The kid from Downers Grove South, former Mustang. His second field goal, and it's a 9-point advantage, 24-15. John Itunis ready to check in. Oh, they wave off the bucket by Columbus. It's an offensive foul on Quintez, and he can't believe it. Take another look. Well, there wasn't much contact there as Quintez tried to go around. I believe that was Jonathan Zapinski that took the charge. Coming out of the game here is Matt Wallach. So still a 9-point lead, 24-15, 9.5 left, first half. Backdoor Ocean, and he was fouled. So Johnson with a nice backdoor cut, watch it here. And a nice pass by Jonathan Zapinski. And Johnson elevating, and he will be rewarded with 2 free throws. Mitch Mendenhall with a foul. First free throw no good by Ocean Johnson. He'll have one more. Back into the game, Brendan Williams for the Spartans. Last foul may have been on Columbus. He's got 2, as that second free throw is good by Ocean Johnson. Ocean now with 6. Itunis has 7. Those are your leading scorers. Ty Linus has 6 for the Spartans. 3-ball attempt here by Bullard, and he hits the triple. So Colby is in the scoring column now. That bucket is good by Wesley Hooker. Hooker now with 6, and it's 27-18, the lead back to 9. Williams got cut off by Zapinski, puts it up with the left hand, no good. Rebound taken down by Scales. Blue Jays now quickly on the attack. Zapinski with 1 dribble and the pass to Hooker. Hooker takes the shot, no good. Battle for the rebound into the hands of Linus. Still a 9-point lead for the Blue Jays. Linus on the drive, bumped a little by Ocean, Johnson, no call. Shot no good, rebound taken down by Itunis. Itunis will elevate for 3, yeah. John Itunis, his second from downtown. He has 10 points, and it's 30-18. The lead is a dozen for the Blue Jays. Columbus takes it all the way. May have been partially blocked by Hooker. Hooker's going to take it all the way, and a nice reach in and a strip by Mike Elliott. Quickly the other way are the Spartans. Stepping out Bullard, and now he will take it way out. Columbus, he'll launch the triple, well short. He gets his own rebound and blocked from behind by Jonathan Zapinski. Jonathan Zapinski leads the team in blocks with 15 coming into this game. Scales comes back in. Zapinski not only led the team last year in blocks, coming off the bench most of the season, but he led the league in block shots last year. He led the CCIW in block shots. Pass it into Mendenhall in the backcourt. 30-18, Blue Jays by a dozen. Mendenhall has it stripped. He throws it back into play. Hooker got it. Ahead to Scales. Scales got bumped by Linus. And it'll be a two-shot foul for Anthony Scales. Transfer, very high ceiling. This kid, boy, I was very impressed with his game against the Transylvania Pioneers. He came off the bench and scored 15 points. And he's at the line now, shooting 2, looking for his first points of the night tonight. His hits the first free throw. Into the game for Manchester, number 4, Elijah Davis. 6-foot freshman out of Fort Wayne, Indiana. Second free throw by Scales is good. Blue Jays are 5 of 6 from the free throw line in this first half. Manchester has yet to get to the charity stripe in this game. 32-18 Blue Jays. Coming up on the 7-minute mark. You know, talking to Coach Baines before the season, and elevating is Bullard, and he gets it to go. 3 ball for Colby, his second from downtown, and it's 32-21. And elevating is Ocean. Rattles around and out, no good. Rebound Mendenhall. One of the things that Coach Baines wanted to establish as soon as he could is getting in a regular rotation. Something that we saw pretty much the entire season last year. Oh, nice drive with the left hand is Elijah Davis. And, you know, I think he's got a pretty good rotation here, this just being the 5th game of the season. So I think he's pretty set heading into the CCIW as far as a starting lineup and his rotation coming off the bench. Here's a steal by Linus. Linus kicks it out. Mendenhall faked the 3, and now he shoots, and that shot is no good, about a 17-footer, and Hooker got the rebound. West at the top of the key, gives it off to Itunis. Here's West. Nice bounce pass inside to Johnson. He was fouled, missed the shot. So Ocean will come to the line to shoot 2. Nice entry pass that time by West. The bounce pass to Ocean, and he used his athleticism to draw the contact and the foul. Mendenhall now with 2 fouls. Him and Columbus each with 2 personal fouls for the Spartans. Ocean with 6 points. He's 2 for 2 from the foul line tonight. Mike Elliott returns for the Spartans. And for the Blue Jays, Miles Thomas checks back in here with 5:53 to go here in this first half. Second free throw by Johnson is good. So Ocean now with 8. Itunis with 10 and Hooker with 6. 34-23. 3-ball attempt here by Bullard is good. Colby Bullard with 3 threes. He's got 9. Colby Bullard is averaging just about 8 points per game. He's a junior from Noblesville, Indiana. Taylor connects. Reese with 4. And the lead is 10, 36-26. Linus for 3, no, but a long rebound to Davis. Kind of a tough shot by Elliott, hits the top of the backboard. But another opportunity for Manchester. Shot clock down to 10. Not sure if Elliott realizes it. Shot clock down to 4. He does. He takes the 3. It's no good. Good rebound by Ocean Johnson. Nobody around him when he pulled down the board. Thomas into the lane, turns, leans into the defender, puts up the shot, and hits. Miles Thomas with 5, and it's 38-26. A 12-point lead for the Blue Jays. 4:25 to go first half. Davis backing in on Taylor. Top of the key, that 3 rims around and out by Mendenhall. Itunis gets into the lane, puts up the shot and in. Beautiful move by John Itunis. Boy, I really love this kid's game. He's got a dozen. Saw the tail end of that layup, and it's 40-26 in a reach-in on Reese. For Taylor, his second. It's the 3rd team foul. Wallach back into the game, Zapinski back into the game, and also Cole Hornbuckle is back into the game. Williams returns for the Spartans. Williams will inbound. 3:54 left in the first half, 40-26. Blue Jays playing awful well here, holding the Spartans to just 26 points here with 3:44 to go. Williams double team, kicks it out to Linus, and he buries only a 2. His foot was on the line, so tie with 8. And it's 40-29. Blue Jays by 11. Thomas. Nice bounce pass to Zapinski. Jonathan with his first 2 points of the game. Nice assist by Thomas from the free throw line. So all 5 starters have scored now for the Blue Jays. 42-29. And we've got a whistle and a foul here. Foul is on Miles Thomas. And for Miles, his second. 3:03 to go, first half. Check that. That's Thomas's first personal foul. Elliott elevating high off the glass, and for Mike Elliott, his first 2 points of the game. It's a 12-point lead for Elmhurst. Boy, they're leaving Jonathan wide open. I was going to say, he can nail that shot. Tapped out by Zapinski as he taps it back to Pearson. Out of bounds to the Blue Jays. By the way, your officials, Greg Garrettson, Kyle Long, Mark Witzke. Pearson gets it into Hornbuckle. Zapinski at the elbow, out to Pearson. His 3 is off to the right. Rebound to Elliott. 2:20 to go first half. Elliott at the free throw line, kicks it to Linus. His triple is off. Zapinski with the rebound. Here's Hornbuckle in transition. Pearson back to Hornbuckle. Hornbuckle elevating and kicks it in off the glass. Cole Hornbuckle was out with a high ankle sprain. And when he is healthy, which I believe he is, a great defender, and you saw how much he can elevate at the offensive end. Pearson coming from the weak side with the block, but a foul. Matt Wallach is going to get called for the foul. And so to the line will come Elijah Davis for the first time tonight. Again, a lot of players for the Spartans team did not make the trip, including their 2 top scorers, Logan Willoughby and Bryant Smith. And that free throw rolls around and out. Davis is going to have one more free throw. Back into the game is Anthony Scales for John Baines, and Mitch Mendenhall comes in for Nate Conley. 1:48 to go here in the first half. Second free throw for Davis. That one rolls around and out. Those were the first two free throws of the game for the Spartans. 1:40 to go, first half. Scales up top to Pearson. His triple is off to the right. Linus gets the loose ball in the corner. Linus at the elbow, backing in on Scales. They bring it out to Davis. Three-ball attempt by Mendenhall. That's no good. Linus, though, with the rebound. His layup is no good. Pearson in transition, and it's kicked by Columbus. 1:08 to play in this first half. My name is Mark Kruger. We're glad you're logged on to BlueJayTV.com. Wes Hooker back into the game. And back in for the Spartans is Colby Bullard. Elijah Davis will sit down. 43-30. Blue Jays by 13. Hooker backing in his defender. West, pump fake, and looked like it was blocked from behind by Elliott. And now the Spartans in transition. Elliott gives it off to Bullard. His triple, back of the iron, no. Rebound to Scales, and he gives it off to Thomas. And Miles will slow things up just a bit. Oh, Hooker got hammered. Columbus comes up and commits the foul for Quintez. That's his third. Boy, kind of a silly foul. You'll see Quintez going for the steal, and his momentum just carried him into the body of Wes Hooker. So that's the 7th team foul as the Spartans are over the limit. Wes Hooker will have one and the bonus here for the Blue Jays. Coming up at halftime, we'll have a presentation from the Blue Jays Palm Squad. West misses that free throw, but the rebound by Scales. His putback partially blocked. Zapinski's putback, that's no good. Hooker got it back. He missed it. Zapinski with the tap. He can't get it to go. Hooker got it. Oh, man, and there's Hooker and Elliott getting a bit physical. Watch it here. You see the putback by Zapinski. No, the tail end. Hooker and getting a little chippy, shall we say. Well, there's 34.5 seconds left to go in the half. There's 20 seconds on the shot clock. Hooker will inbound. West gets it into Thomas. Miles drops it to Zapinski. Skip pass over the far corner. Wallach on the penetration. Hooker gives it to Thomas. Thomas hangs and scores. Blue Jays by 15. Shot clock turned off. 10 seconds left to go in the half. Linus elevates for three, and he hits it. And that will do it for the first half, as the Blue Jays will take a 12-point lead into the locker room, leading by a score of 45-33. First half scoring, Ocean Johnson with 8, John Itunis with 12, Wes Hooker with 6, Miles Thomas came off the bench with 7. Meanwhile, Ty Linus is the leading scorer for the Spartans with 11. Colby Bullard with 3 threes. He has 9 first half points. So your halftime score here from R.A. Faginal Hall, Blue Jays lead it by a score of 46-33. This is the first of 3 home games for the Blue Jays. After tonight, they'll be here at home on November 30th against Illinois Wesleyan, 7 o'clock tip-off, and then December 3rd against Carthage. That is a 4:15 tip-off. We'll have both of those games for you here live on BlueJayTV.com. And now the Elmhurst University Palms squad is about set to take center stage, and we will now hear and see the presentation from the Blue Jays Palms squad. Enjoy. So your halftime score here from R.A. Fagnall Hall, Blue Jays by 13, 46-33. We'll step aside and come back for more. You're logged on to BlueJayTV.com.
For nearly 150 years, Elmhurst College prepared students for lives of meaning and success. Today, as Elmhurst University, we're carrying on that proud legacy. A beautiful campus just 30 minutes from downtown Chicago. Small classes where you'll get to know your professors. And top-ranked majors and graduate programs that will open the door to the career of your dreams. As we celebrate a new name for our institution in an ever-changing world, our values and spirit remain the same. Welcome to Elmhurst University.
You just might end up making the world a better place. But first, you have to discover who you are and what you can learn from others. To do that, you have to seek out teachers and mentors who will help you identify your goals and challenge you to go after them. Before you can do that, you have to find a community that welcomes and supports you. A place where you can learn, a place where you can thrive. Before you can do that, you must have motivation and desire to improve your mind, your soul, your circumstances. To ignite that desire, you must find your potential. We'll help you discover your potential once you discover us. Elmhurst University.
We know that going to college is a huge investment. You put your trust and time in Elmhurst University, and we do the same. You invest in us, and we invest in you.
Your story begins as we welcome you to Elmhurst University. From your first day of orientation, our focus is getting you acclimated to college life and making you a part of the Elmhurst community.
Definitely Elmhurst was the one that I fell in love with. Right when you stepped on campus, it was a nice environment. It just felt like home.
The goal of First Year Seminar is to make the transition from high school to college as smooth as possible. It's an instantaneous way to have a niche at Elmhurst.
A lot of times there's that doubt that I don't know if I can make it here. I don't know if I'm meant to be here. I feel it is our role as an institution to get those doubts out of their mind the second they are on this campus.
Once you've started classes, our responsibility is to support you both personally and academically.
Your faculty and your staff who are here and committed to your success are going to be walking with you on that journey, providing both the challenge and the support for you along that way.
I changed my major about 5 times, and so I really needed someone there to help me through it, help me pick out new classes, to help me make sure that I graduate on time.
So they support us academically, but they're also interested in our lives as a whole individual. For example, when I was applying for the Fulbright, they were more than willing and super supportive.
Along with supporting you, our job is to make sure you challenge yourself in order to make the most of your experience.
When the students, especially in computer science, go out into related fields, they're going to be confronted with adapting to new environments, new technologies, and we try to challenge them in the classroom to adapt, to learn how to learn.
I've had teachers go to me and say, I think you'd be interested in research, so they introduced me to some professors, and I've been doing research now for 3 semesters. It taught me a lot about myself, definitely, and about the way I adapt to different situations.
I think we all learn best when we're a little bit scared, a little bit on the edge. I really believe that the things that are beyond the typical, experiencing undergraduate research, studying abroad, having a quality internship, some of those things are going to be most memorable and meaningful and really impactful for them.
As your academic journey at Elmhurst comes to an end, our relationship reaches a crucial point as we launch you into the next phase of your life.
Elmhurst is a liberal arts college that aims at creating educated citizens, and that's not a process that just takes 4 years or 2 years. We're invested in these students. We give our kind of heart and soul to them while they're here, and so we care if they succeed once they leave.
When students go on to graduate and go on to live amazing lives and do things personally and professionally, their fingerprints are still all over this institution in a way that helped us to become a better sense of who we are and who we as an institution want to be in the world.
We don't at Elmhurst tell students what to think, but we try to teach them how to engage with their own values to become better citizens of this country, of this world.
And that makes me proud to be a part of the community of Elmhurst.
I'm confident in our graduates because I know we've prepared them both personally and professionally. We love to see them fly the nest and flourish.
My name is Michael. I'm a senior here. I study special education, and I'm a first-generation college student.
My name is Lauren Berryhill. I'm a junior, and I'm a music education major.
My name is Sarah Jean Dickey. I am a double major in mathematics and computer science with a minor in Spanish, and I'm a senior.
My name is Raniel Morales. I'm a freshman, and I'm a psychology major.
I transferred to Elmhurst because I like the small class sizes, and I really value that professor-student relationship that I knew that I was going to get here.
When I was looking at other colleges, it just didn't feel like people cared and wanted you there the same way that when you came to Elmhurst. They just really wanted you to be there and to learn and grow, and I felt like I would be comfortable coming here, but also be pushed in so many ways to grow and become better.
I already knew some people who went here, and I'd visit a couple of times just to hang out with them. I just really liked being around them and being here. And the campus itself is absolutely beautiful.
My sister did go to school here as well. I kind of already knew the campus a little bit, knew it was a great school. I'm glad I chose Elmhurst because it was probably the best place for me, and it was the best monetary decision as well.
When I first transferred, I lived in apartments, but now I live in Stanger, and I really couldn't picture it any other way. Like, I love being on campus. There's just something about rolling out of bed and going to class that I love.
I started out in Chick my freshman year here. I moved to Niebuhr halfway through. I lived in Chick my sophomore year as well, and I've been living in an on-campus house on Myrtle for the past 2 years, and I love it there.
I've actually only lived in Cureton Hall all 3 years. I really could stay there my 4th year and be fine.
I love the community that it brought, that you were one room away from your friends, you were eating dinner on campus together almost every night, and just that there were different opportunities within the residence halls.
A day in the life is pretty hectic. Most music ed majors, their classes are in the mornings and then their ensembles are in the afternoon. So I'm pretty much boom, 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 thing to thing to thing.
I'm a morning person, so whether I have class in the morning or not, I like to wake up a little bit on the earlier side.
So I'd wake up at 5:30, practice, eat breakfast quickly, go to my 9 a.m.
Probably have class till around noon, and depending on the day, I'll probably head out to the local middle school to take some time with my students there, go to the library to do some homework, and then I also work at the library.
Get out of class, go home, change, go directly to work.
I'll usually have work later in the afternoon, and then eat dinner, maybe do some more homework, watch a movie.
Get a dinner or some snacks at the Roost, and then head back to my dorm to do some homework and head to bed.
Usually I spend time with my friends at night, and that's when I get to catch up on what's going on.
My favorite place on campus is on the 3rd floor of the education department. It's the best place to study with the best view.
I have 2 favorite places on campus. One is my house, but I also love the conference room in Daniels.
My favorite place would be the cafeteria.
Sitting in Founders, I love to sit at one of those tables and do homework. You can be in there to have fun, you can be in there to study, and the vibe can be whatever you want it to be.
Out of the 4 classes that I took this past semester, my favorite class was acting. The professor was Dr. Tony Noyce. He is such a character. He's so awesome to be around. It was such a fun experience.
And my favorite class was probably linear algebra with Dr. Crawford. It was part theory and part computation, which I really liked how it pulled those 2 concepts together. And Dr. Crawford is just an amazing teacher. I've had her almost every semester since I've been here.
Post-colonial theory with Dr. Janice Lively, and that class had me thinking about it like all day.
Music theory class, which is probably an interesting choice because it was at 8 a.m. every single day my freshman year, both semesters, which no one likes 8 a.m.s in college. My professor, Mr. Streeter, is incredible, and my class became more of a community than anything. It was a really nice way to come into college, and honestly, my best friends came out of that class.
One of my favorite activities is the honors program. I've been involved with it all 4 years that I've been on campus here. I'm also involved in Alpha Phi Omega here on campus. You do a lot of service in the community. You get to build relationships with people in the organization, and you get to do a lot of leadership activities.
I've been involved in lots of student groups on campus, all the choral ensembles, the vocal ensembles, and I loved being in late night blues, vocal jazz. We just had a lot of fun and really bonded with each other. I'm also a member of Phi Mu. It's a really fun way to meet people, but also to give back to others that need it.
My favorite organizations that I've been a part of is definitely the Black Student Union, because I really like what they're doing for the campus overall and the social justice issues that they're pursuing on campus.
I'm pretty much just involved with running. I'm really proud to be a Blue Jay because it's an amazing community. Blue also looks really nice when we're running, so it's awesome.
Love being a student ambassador in the Office of Admissions. It's really great because I get to give tours to all these potential students, whether they're first years or transfers.
I'm a CA for the ELSA students, which basically means that I live in the dorms that they also live in to provide any extra support that they might need. And I'm really proud to be part of this program, especially because it's one of the few in the country. And it's awesome because I work with students with disabilities in classrooms, and they always ask me, oh, can I go to Elmhurst? And I can say confidently, yes, you can go to Elmhurst.
When I cross the stage at graduation, I'll be most proud of all the research that I've done. I didn't come into college with the intention to do that. I fell in love with the idea of research and the process of doing research.
It's just incredible to look back and think that Elmhurst has done so much for me already, and I think that's what I'll be most proud of, to think just who I've become and who I want to be still.
I think what I would remember most fondly are obviously my friends that I've made.
Making memories with those friends in really interesting places that normally wouldn't be so exciting, but they are because you love each other and you get to know each other so well.
Between the professors and the friends that I've made, I think that will stay with me the rest of my life.
People who give back to Elmhurst, you're not only helping me, you're helping my family grow as well. Me graduating college and being the first one to graduate means that hopefully others in my family, like my nephews and nieces, can see that and want to come to a school like Elmhurst.
So when you give money to Elmhurst, you're giving.
For nearly 150 years, Elmhurst College prepared students for lives of meaning and success. Today, as Elmhurst University, we're carrying on that proud legacy. A beautiful campus just 30 minutes from downtown Chicago. Small classes where you'll get to...
Welcome back to R.A. Fagnell Hall. Just about ready to get the second half underway. Blue Jays lead it 46-33. John Itunis was the leading scorer at halftime. He had 12. Ocean Johnson had 7. Matt Wallach off the bench was 3 for 3 from the field. He had 6 first half points. Good rebound there by Taylor. Quickly ahead to Zapinski. Leading scorer for the Spartans in the first half was Ty Linus. He had 11. Wes Hooker counted and one. The foul on Columbus, his 4th. As the Blue Jays get out in transition. Fast break points in the first half, 6-2 in favor of Elmhurst. 8 points now for Wes Hooker. Well, actually, that's only 3 fouls now on Columbus. Hooker's free throw, no good. Rebound to Williams. 48-33, Blue Jays with the lead. Let's see if Coach Baines can go to a lot of people, empty his bench here late in this one. We'll see. Manchester shorthanded. They're playing tough. Oh, look at that. Bullard with the bucket and one. Colby Bullard with the bucket and the foul. Wesley Hooker with the foul. And so now a chance for Colby to complete the three-point play. He does, a dozen for Colby. He's the leading scorer now for the Spartans. And it's 48-36. Hooker takes it all the way. That's no good. Good rebound that time by Linus. Boy, Linus, good ball player. Takes it all the way, blocked by Zapinski. It's the Zapinski block party. And at the other end, boy, the Blue Jays get up and down so quickly. Wes Hooker out in transition. Williams with the foul. Was it in the act of shooting? Yes. So Hooker to the line, and Hooker will shoot 2. Wes is 0 for 3 from the foul line tonight. Misses that one. He's a 79% free throw shooter. Not like him to miss his first 4 free throws. This one's going in. 9 for Wes. It's 49-36. Blue Jays back up to their halftime lead of 13. Just over a minute gone by here in this second half. And it goes through the hands of Mendenhall, so the Spartans turn the ball over. Not a lot of turnovers in the first half. Elmhurst with just 7, and Manchester with just 5 turnovers in the first 20 minutes of action. So a well-played first half for both teams. Zapinski hands it off to Johnson. Ocean elevates, yes. 9 for Ocean Johnson. And it's 51-36. And even though the CCIW has not started yet, the trio of guards between Johnson, Itunis, and Hooker have to be one of the best trio guards in the conference. 3-ball attempt by Williams, and Zapinski with the big rebound. Quick outlet to Johnson. Ocean quickly into the front court to Hooker. West will take the triple. Nope. Rebound to Williams. That triple is off by Linus. Tracked down in the corner, though, by Mendenhall. New 20 on the shot clock for the Spartans. Here's Davis, guarded by Itunis. Into the lane, the fadeaway jumper, no good by Williams, and into the hands of Reese Taylor. Reese brings it quickly into the front court, flips it off to Itunis. John will take the triple, back of the iron, that's no good, and it's going to go out of bounds off of Linus, I believe. Yeah, it's going to be Blue Jay basketball, but a timeout taken here on the court. 17:07 remaining here in this second half. It's a 30-second timeout here. 51-36 in favor of the Blue Jays. Just some final stats on the first half. As far as rebounds, boy, the Blue Jays did a nice job on the glass. Out-rebounded the Spartans 24-17. Points in the paint, how about this? 34-14 advantage Elmhurst. Wow. They have really dominated in the paint. 20 more points in the paint in the first half. Bench points, 15-4 advantage for the Blue Jays. So Coach Baines has to be awful pleased with his bench performance here in the first half. His club leads by 15 here, 51-36. Zapinski hands it off to Hooker. Wes elevating off the glass and in. Wes with 11. He's got 11. Itunis has 12. Ocean Johnson with 9. 53-36. Look out. Steal and the flush by Hooker. 13 for Hooker. He is the game high scorer. 55-36. Blue Jays trying to break this one wide open. 3 ball is off by Mendenhall, and it's going to go out of bounds to Manchester. Timeout on the court. We'll take one as well here. 16-19 remaining as we take another look in the open floor. Hooker with the flush. Blue Jays up 55-36. You're logged on to BlueJayTV.com.
For nearly 150 years, Elmhurst College prepared students for lives of meaning and success. Today, as Elmhurst University, we're carrying on that proud legacy. A beautiful campus just 30 minutes from downtown Chicago. Small classes where you'll get to know your professors. And top-ranked majors and graduate programs that will open the door to the career of your dreams. As we celebrate a new name for our institution in an ever-changing world, our values and spirit remain the same. Welcome to Elmhurst University.
Welcome back to R.A. Fagenal Hall on the campus of Elmhurst University. A 9-3 run to start the second half for the Blue Jays. And they're enjoying now a 19-point advantage, 55-36. Wes Hooker with 7 of the 9 second half points. My name is Mark Kruger. We're glad you logged on to BlueJayTV.com. It's the second of a doubleheader here at Elmhurst University. The women's team won earlier tonight, picking up their first victory of the season. Congratulations to Teth Carrillo and her Blue Jays knocking off Dominican University 74-61. Williams shot with the left hand, no good. Zapinski with another rebound. 3 ball by Ocean Johnson rattles around and out. Jonathan Zapinski, by the way, this last week, that 3 ball is short. Zapinski was the CCIW Player of the Week. There's a steal. Manchester now in possession. And the ball goes out of bounds to the Blue Jays. Jonathan recorded 2 double-doubles last week. And he had a career-high 17 rebounds against Buena Vista on Saturday. So congratulations to Jonathan Zapinski for being named the CCIW Player of the Week. Itunis holding, popping up top is Johnson. Here's Reese on the drive, back to the iron, no. Linus with the rebound. 4.5 minutes gone by here in this second half. Williams on the drive, partially blocked by Reese Taylor, but I think they're going to hit Reese with the foul. It is, so that's foul number 3 on Taylor. Anthony Scales quickly jumps off the bench, and I'm sure he will probably come in for Reese, who has the 3 fouls. Williams, first trip to the line tonight. Indeed, Reese comes out of the game. Scales comes in for him. Williams will have one more free throw here. Looking for his first point of the night. Well, he missed both free throws. Zapinski got the rebound. 55-36 Blue Jays. Elmhurst trying to remain undefeated on the season. Ooh, Hooker was open for the three. Passed it off to Itunis. His three is no good. Scales. Yeah, he went over the back. It was an impressive rebound by Anthony, but he did go over the back and commit the foul, his first. Brendan Williams comes out of the game. Mike Elliott checks in. 15:08 remaining. Columbus walks it up here for the Spartans. Kicks it out, right baseline shot good by Mitch Mendenhall. Mitch now with 7. Mendenhall is a 6'3" junior from New Haven, Indiana. Ocean Johnson backing in, now elevates and hits. Boy, oh boy, Ocean Johnson, OC makes it look easy, doesn't he? He's in double figures with 11. The three guards, all in double figures. Johnson with 11, Itunis with 12, there's a steal, and Hooker with 13. Whistling a foul called against the Spartans. Foul trouble, you've got Columbus with 4 fouls. He's really the only guy in foul trouble. Ocean Johnson passes it to Itunis. Inside to Zapinski. Backing in on Mendenhall. Zapinski with a skip pass to Hooker. Nice pass inside to Scales. Scales off the glass and in. Good ball movement. Unselfishness by the Blue Jays. Oh, and a steal by Hooker. And West was tripped up by Columbus. If that is on Columbus, he's just fouled out of the game. So he'll foul out here with 13:54 remaining. Wow. So he leaves with 4 points, and he fouls out with 13:54 to go. Elijah Davis checks in for him. Itunis will inbound it here. Boy, Manchester now really short-handed with Columbus fouling out with just under 14 minutes to go. Hooker penetrating, and an offensive foul on Wes Hooker, his second. "21-point lead for the Blue Jays. Their highest offensive output on November 12th, their second game of the year at Alma. Blue Jays put up 110 against Alma, winning 110-74. And that goes through the hands of Bullard. It'll be a turnover for Manchester. Back into the game now, Miles Thomas for Elmhurst, along with Jaden Malachi, as Coach Baines constantly bringing in fresh new bodies. Boy, that's great to see in these non-conference games, getting everybody involved, getting as many players minutes as Coach Baines can do as he prepares himself and the team for the tough CCIW. Bucket by Miles Thomas. Thomas now with 7. 61-38. Matt Wallach getting ready to check in for the Blue Jays. Elevating, a 3 for Elliott is good. Mike Elliott with 5. It's a 20-point lead for the Blue Jays, 61-41. Scales will take the 3. That's no good. Malachi, though, with an offensive rebound and a new shot clock for the Blue Jays. Ocean Johnson, he elevates on Linus. So smooth. 13 now for Ocean Johnson. Him and Hooker each with 13, Itunis with 12. 3 ball way off the mark by Mendenhall, but a rebound by Elliott. Mendenhall puts it in, 9 for Mitch. (63-43). Elevating, getting the rebound, Mike Elliott. 3 ball by Elliott again. Rebound into the hands of Ocean Johnson. Ocean, he'll fire the 3. Short. Malachi, though, battling for the rebound, and he was fouled by Mendenhall. 3 fouls on Mendenhall. You see Malachi getting good position, getting the offensive rebound, and getting hammered as he put it back up. So 2 shots coming for Jaden Malachi as he tries to get into the scoring column for the Blue Jays. Malachi, a 6'7" freshman from Clayton, Indiana, buries the first free throw, and he will have one more. Wallach back in. And we've got a 30-second timeout, I believe, taken by Manchester. Oh, no, it's a full timeout, so we'll take one as well here. 11:38 left. Blue Jays up 64-43. You're logged on to BlueJayTV.com.
For nearly 150 years, Elmhurst College prepared students for lives of meaning and success. Today, as Elmhurst University, we're carrying on that proud legacy. A beautiful campus just 30 minutes from downtown Chicago. Small classes where you'll get to know your professors. And top-ranked majors and graduate programs that will open the door to the career of your dreams. As we celebrate a new name for our institution in an ever-changing world, our values and spirit remain the same. Welcome to Elmhurst University.
And welcome back here to R.A. Fagenal Hall on the campus of Elmhurst University. Blue Jay basketball. John Baines and the Blue Jays on top of Nate Conley and his Spartans. 64-43. John Itunis in that first half, he went 5 for 5 from the field. He buried a couple of triples. He has 12 points. He hasn't scored here in the second half. It's kind of been Hooker and Johnson scoring in the second half for the Blue Jays. Johnson with 6 second half points. Hooker with 7 second half points. Jaden Malachi buried his first free throw. He will have one more here. And you have a feeling that that's going to happen most of the season. Your 3 main scorers, Itunis, Johnson, and Hooker. Malachi hits the 2 free throws. Back into the game is Wes Hooker. He comes in for Ocean Johnson. 65-43. 22-point advantage for the Blue Jays. Boy, Ty Linus, I don't think he's come out of the ball game there. Ball is loose, and it's picked up in the easy lay-in there by Mike Elliott. 7 for Elliott. Ty Linus, number 5 for the Spartans. He played the entire first half. He hasn't rested, and I don't think he sat out here the second half. Number 5 for Manchester. Good cut by Scales. He has his shot blocked. Blue Jays doing a great job of hitting the offensive glass. And foul is going to be called against Manchester. So Scales will come to the line here. He will shoot 2. Anthony is 2 for 2 from the foul line. Now make it 3 for 3. 5 points for Anthony tonight. Remember, he had that 15-point effort coming off the bench against Transylvania in the season opener. Second free throw also good for Scales. He now has 6. 67-45. Blue Jays by 22. 10:53 left. The Blue Jays get geared up for the CCIW conference. Oh, nice pass. Hooker to Miles Thomas. Thomas with 9. Timeout taken, Manchester. And the Blue Jays have opened this up. The nice pass there by Hooker. Thomas with the lay-in. Thomas with 9. And the lead is now 24, 69 to 45. 10:36 remaining. Timeout on the court. Wow, you have to like this for Coach Baines, and at some point you have to wonder. Usually Coach Baines around the 4 or 5 minute mark will start emptying going to his bench. His starters will come out, but we'll see what he does here tonight at the 10:36 mark. Blue Jays up by 24. Again, the next 2 games are at home. The next 2 games are against CCIW opponents. Illinois Wesleyan on November 30th, Carthage on December 3rd. Then they travel to Kalamazoo, Michigan on December 7th for a non-conference game. And then they'll get back into the CCIW flow December 10th at Wheaton. And then a big one here at home December 17th against Coach Raritan and the Cardinals of North Central College. Check that. Against the Cardinals of North Central College. Coach Raritan no longer the coach there. There's the turnaround jumper by Ty Linus. 13 for Ty. 69-47. Back into the game, Matt Wallach. And a foul called on Wes Hooker. For Wes, it'll be his 3rd. It's the 5th team foul, 6 team fouls for Manchester. Linus will walk it up here for the Spartans. It's guarded by Thomas. He'll launch the triple. It's short. Malachi with the rebound. Up to Wallach. Wallach to Scales. Scales goes to the Euro move, if you will, and was fouled by Linus. Here's another look at it here. A good move by by Scales, excuse me. As he cut back into the middle of the lane. Linus with the foul. For Ty, that's his 4th. Anthony Scales back to the line where he is a perfect 4 for 4 tonight. Columbus has already fouled out at the 13:54 mark. Linus has the 4 fouls. Scales hits that free throw. 7 points for Scales. Anthony is a perfect 6 for 6 from the foul line tonight. He's got 8. Elijah Davis checks in for Brendan Williams. For Manchester. Pressure now, and now the Blue Jays back off. Elliott still dribbling, now gives it off. Bullard back to Elliott, his triple is good. 10 points for Mike Elliott, his 2nd from downtown. 71-50. Hooker, he'll step up, he'll attempt the 3, no good, front of the rim. In the hands of Mendenhall. Mendenhall quickly to Linus, and Linus lays it in. Ty with 15. Linus is the leading scorer for the Spartans. It's 71-52. 19-point advantage for Elmhurst. Scales elevates from the elbow, no good. Long rebound to Bullard. Colby out in the corner, 3 ball by Elliott. Back of the iron, no good. Hooker with the rebound. Stolen. Elliott passes it out. That 3 ball well short by Linus. Offensive rebound, put back, no. But it's Elliott. He missed it, and Hooker finally got the rebound. Boy, Manchester had a whole bunch of opportunities that trip. And Coach Baines wants a timeout, and he's going to talk things over here. It's a full timeout taken here by Elmhurst. We'll take one as well. 71-52 Blue Jays, 8:16 left. You're logged on to BlueJayTV.com.
You just might end up making the world a better place. But first, you have to discover who you are and what you can learn from others. To do that, you have to seek out teachers and mentors who will help you identify your goals and challenge you to go after them. Before you can do that, you have to find a community that welcomes and supports you. A place where you can learn, a place where you can thrive. Before you can do that, you must have motivation and desire to improve your mind, your soul, your circumstances. To ignite that desire, you must find your potential. We'll help you discover your potential once you discover us. Elmhurst University.
Welcome back to R.A. Fagnall Hall. Blue Jays and the Spartans of Manchester University in a non-conference battle. There you see the score. It's been all Elmhurst here tonight. 71-52 over Manchester. 8:16 to play. Coach Baines still has three of his starters out there. Jonathan Zapinski, John Itunis, and Ocean Johnson. We'll probably wait a couple more minutes before getting them out of the game. Linus into the lane, backing in. Nicely done against Johnson. Linus with 17. The leading scorer for the Spartans. 71-54. Ocean Johnson elevating just inside the foul line. Elliott with the rebound. Elliott splits a couple of defenders and lays it in. Nice move by Mike Elliott, now with 12 off the bench for Coach Conlon. And it's 71-56, just like that. It's down to 15. Nice little Euro move by Pearson. Saves it, throws it up top to Itunis. Itunis on the drive, instead kicks it out. Ocean Johnson for three, yes. 16 for Ocean Johnson, his first triple of the night. 74-56, the lead back up to 18. And Linus lost control of it. A little bit out of control on that drive. Cole Hornbuckle will inbound it. See if the Spartans drop back. And they do. 7 minutes remaining. 74-56. Blue Jays with the lead. Itunis on the drive, and it's blocked. Mendenhall with the block. Here's another look at it. Here you'll see Mitch. Itunis to inbound it, bounce pass. Wow, that was way too easy. Ocean Johnson with the lay-in. 18 for Ocean Johnson, and just like that, the lead is back up to 20. Spartans cut it down to 15. 5 quick points for the Blue Jays, and it's back up to 20. 6.5 left. 3 ball by Mendenhall is no good. Rebound to Hornbuckle. Hornbuckle takes it all the way, and he was fouled. Foul on Mike Elliott. Good take to the hoop that time by Cole Hornbuckle. Hornbuckle, a 6'6" junior from Fishers, Indiana, as he comes to the line for the first time tonight. mentioned earlier, is out with a high ankle sprain, I should say. And he looks to be, after that take to the hoop, he looks to be 100%. Back in for the Spartans, Brendan Williams, number 24. One more free throw coming for Cole. Hornbuckle with 4. It's 78-56. Davis takes it all the way. Oh, puts it up nicely with the left hand, the scoop, if you will, the foul, and he will have the and one. Look at Davis with the left hand on the right side of the court. Good take. And so Davis will look to complete the three-point play here. Second field goal of the game for Elijah. Free throw well short. Itunis with the rebound. The lead is 20 for Elmhurst, 78-58. Ocean penetrating, stops at the free throw line, rimming around and out. What a rebound by Hornbuckle. Three ball, Itunis is good. John Itunis now with 15. He buries his third from downtown, 81-58. Three ball by Mendenhall is partially blocked. Linus, his shot is blocked by Johnson. Blue Jays have the numbers 3-on-1. Itunis with a beautiful bounce pass and the lay-in by Tegan Pearson. Tegan's first points of the game. Beautiful assist by Itunis as the Blue Jays ran the floor nicely on that trip. 83-58. 5:10 to go. Williams penetrates and a whistle and a foul. Foul on Cole Hornbuckle, his second. Well, check that, that's his first. And now back into the game for the Blue Jays is Miles Thomas and Jaden Malachi. Jonathan Sapinski goes out, as does Ocean Johnson. So the only starter out there for the Blue Jays is John Itunis, the point guard. Free throw good by Williams, and he'll have one more. .507 remaining, 83-59 Blue Jays. 83-60. Blue Jays will improve to 5-0. Remember last year they went undefeated in their non-conference games. First time in the school's history that happened. Cole Hornbuckle will hit from 17. His second field goal. Cole with 6. And it's a 25-point advantage. A lot of different players getting some valuable minutes here tonight. $11 different Blue Jays have scored tonight. 7 on the shot clock here for Manchester. Putting up the shot that time, Bullard, and a foul called as Ty Linus will come to the line. Jaden Malachi with a foul, his second. So Linus to the first time to the foul line tonight. Ty hits the free throw. 18 unofficially now for Ty Linus. Matt Wallach comes back in along with Reese Taylor. .421 remaining. Second free throw is also good by Linus. .85-62. Thomas, nice take to the lane, blocked by Elliott, out of bounds to Manchester. And by the way, while we got an opportunity here, I'd like to wish everybody a happy Thanksgiving. From all of us here at Elmhurst University, hope it's a safe one, hope it's with family, friends, and loved ones, and hopefully, Dennis, you'll cook a nice bird. Oven, or are we going to fry our turkey? Both. Oh my. Okay. I have not yet tried the fried turkey. I'm told it tastes absolutely delicious. Maybe over for some leftovers on Friday. All right, Dennis is giving me the thumbs up. Williams to the line, hits the first. Three points for Brendan, all of them coming from the foul line. See if he can hit another one. And he does. He's got 4 points. All of them coming in the second half here. 85-64. Elevating at the free throw line, Hornbuckle. Good save in the corner by Malachi. And a fresh 20 on the shot clock for the Blue Jays. As they'll run the offense, Malachi pops up top. Hands it off to Wallach. Wallach in the lane, elevates, has it blocked by Williams, but he was fouled. They're giving the foul to Mendenhall. Mitch Mendenhall with a foul, so that'll put Matt Wallach to the line. 6 points for Matt, and now make it 7. Tell you, almost as much as I enjoyed the main meal at Thanksgiving was the day after the leftovers, making the turkey sandwiches on rye bread. Delicious. Williams gets the man, I'm getting hungry. Gonna have to stop on the way home now after the game. Nice bounce pass to Wallach, who lays it in. Miles Thomas with a beautiful assist. We're gonna take another look at it here. You'll see the steal there by Miles Thomas, and then the heads up bounce pass right there, and the easy lay-in by Wallach. Whistling a foul here at the other end. Foul will be on Cole Hornbuckle, his second, as the Blue Jays are over the limit. It'll be a double bonus situation. So 2 shots coming now for Williams. 88-64. 2 shots for Brendan Williams. Gets the first one to go. And he will have one more. Williams is from Mishawaka, Indiana, 6'4" freshman. And now Coach Baines emptying out his bench. Sebastian Blahut into the game, number 0. Also into the game, Braden Gable, number 33. Braden Flanagan, number 4. John Witcher, number 12. That free throw is no good. Also in the game, number 20 is Nishat Dalipi. And I tell you what, it's 2:37. These are important minutes for these guys, as they want to prove to Coach Baines that, hey, I can provide some valuable minutes later on in the season. Flanagan penetrating, he loses it, but he got it back, and now they do ultimately turn the ball over. For Manchester, Jaden Hens, number 22, is into the game. And on the reverse, count it, that's Logan Brace, freshman from Fremont, Indiana, with the and one. So he will look to complete the 3-point play. Blue Jay foul on Nishat Dalipi as the three-point play is good by Logan Brace. So the lead is 20, 88-68. And a whistle, and stepping out of bounds was Sebastian Blahut. Rare turnover for the Blue Jays. Under 2 minutes to go here. 20-point lead for the Blue Jays. Davis with a nice scoop shot with the left hand. Elijah with 6. Twelve-foot jumper is off by Nishat Dalipi. Three ball is off by Jaden Hens. At the other end, open for the jump shot was Braden Gable. Offensive rebound on the putback by John Witcher, no good. Into the lane with the left hand is Williams. He's battling and fighting, and he's going to return to the foul line. Boy, he's been living there. John Witcher with the foul for the Blue Jays. Witcher is a 6'4" freshman from Hudson, Wisconsin. Williams hits the free throw. Second one is also good. 7 points for Williams, all from the free throw line here tonight. Under a minute to go, 88-72. Braden Flanagan, put it up, Braden. Instead, he gives it off here to Gable. Good ball movement. It's Flanagan. His three won't go. Tapped out to Blahut, but he can't control it. And now it's Manchester. Three ball by Carson Huber is off. Huber is a 5'9" junior from Anderson, Illinois. And the Blue Jays will just wind this one down. Final seconds. Blahut will just end this one. And so that will do it. Your final score here from R.A. Fagenal Hall. Another impressive performance turned in by the Blue Jays as they remain undefeated now at 5-0. Meanwhile, the Spartans 0-4. 18 points for Ocean Johnson, 15 for John Itunis, 13 for Wes Hooker. Meanwhile, for the Spartans, Ty Lunis had 19, Colby Bullard with 12, Mitch Mendenhall with 9. So that'll do it here from R.A. Fagenal Hall. There you see your final score, 88-72. Have a very happy Thanksgiving. Mark Kruger saying so long, everybody.
You just might end up making the world a better place.